Hey guys, good evening, welcome back to my channel, and this is my first official vlog of 2020. As you can see, if you notice, if you've been to my channel once before, you can tell that I had a video before from probably 2 years ago. Yeah, I'll show it to you now. Yeah, that was my first real vlog, but I kind of stopped for 2 years, I guess. So yeah, so I'm gonna consider this as my first vlog. So first up, thank you so much for coming back and welcome. This will be my first official vlog of Planet Pulido. Anyway guys, if you're watching this, that means we're all in quarantine right now. And well, actually not quarantine, but more in GCQ. Well, yeah, so I hope for all of you guys out there who are, struggling right now and having a hard time, hang in there guys, because we're all going through it right now. So to our frontliners out there fighting this war on our behalf, I just want to say thank you so much, you guys, for what you're doing. Because to be honest, it takes a lot of heart to go to work every single day, helping out everyone you can find and taking care of those who's being attacked by this COVID right now. So big ups to you guys, and I will always send out my prayers to you and always say my thanks to you guys. Anyway guys, so ever since this COVID, of course, we've all been stuck at home. Most of us are stuck at home, while others are able to go to work and go to work and do normal stuff. But unfortunately, we can't go out without a mask on or a pass. But still, ironically, guys, this COVID kind of taught me a lot of things, and yeah. But don't get me wrong, I don't like this COVID not one bit, because to be honest, it took a lot of things away. Yeah. But if there's something that this COVID kind of showed me, is that time is always important, and it's always running. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I wasted a lot of time already in my life. I'm not saying I didn't do anything good in my life, I'm just saying I think I could have done more. So that's why I restarted vlogging again. So for today, as you can see by the title, I went through my old toy boxes, or in other words, I dig up my old toys from back in the day. So here we are. Oh, before I show them to you guys, to all of you guys out there who are collectors and take care of their toys a lot, I hope you guys don't judge me too much, because if you see some of my toys are a bit worn out as in kind of missing some pieces and sort of, how do I put this, age challenge. I don't think it's the right term, but then again, anyway, yeah. So basically, please just don't judge me. And hey, I was a kid. I made mistakes as a kid, and I don't think I'll ever stop making mistakes as a person. So, but yeah. So anyway, first off, when I was a kid, when I was a kid, there were two things I've always wanted to be. One would be a pilot or a Power Ranger. Yeah, those are my two dream jobs. But unfortunately, being a Power Ranger is something that has to be, you need actual powers for that. So that's kind of out of the picture. And being a pilot, in my case, it's kind of tough. Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, the reason why I wanted to be a Power Ranger was because who wouldn't want to be a Power Ranger? And I kid you not, until this day, I still want to be a Power Ranger. Yeah, definitely. But at the same time, I still want to be a pilot too, because to be honest, I want to fly. That has been my favorite power and my dream to be able to do one day, like fly in the air on my own, of course, without a plane, without any machine, just me flying like Superman. Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah. So first up, I'm here to show you one of my favorite toys growing up. If you guys ever watch this show called Ultraman, and you notice sometimes in those shows, well, most of those shows, they always have the assistants or the task force that fight off the monsters while waiting for Ultraman to arrive. So basically, when I was a kid, I didn't know where this toy came from, or what franchise it's part of, until I realized that it's part of Ultraman. So first up, here we are. Yep, you can see that. It's a jet. Yep, yellow, blue, and red. So you can see that. So basically guys, the reason why I love this toy so much as well, because yeah, like I said, I always wanted to be a pilot, and of course, and don't get me wrong, I love jets, and come on, you have to admit, this thing looks freaking good. I mean, look at it. I mean, that's my hand right there, and look how big this thing is next to it. See? I'm literally holding it with my hand, like this. See, like my hand. Okay. What makes this toy special to me is because I got it. My mom got it for me when I was probably around 8 or 9 years old. So, no, 7 years old. Because, to be honest, it's one of my favorite toys growing up. Because, well, I even probably in school once, and my friends just went, just lose it. Because come on, who wouldn't go nuts over this thing? I mean, it's beautiful. I don't know what's really called because I didn't really focus much on the names back in the old days. I just like how they look and they look fun to play with. So, what makes this toy really fun to play with is because from this angle or just looking at it, it's just one big jet. But the trick is, it's actually if you press this button over here, wait, if you press this button right here, you can actually separate them. So first up, this is the first jet. It's a triangle. It's color red. And I know, and I'm pretty sure by now you can tell that it's worn out a bit, but yeah. Basically, it's just a triangular jet. See, black on the bottom. And one thing that really stood out about this toy is because, of course, my favorite color is red, and the fact is, it's a really nice toy look. It's a really nice look. I mean, look at that. See. And now, for features, this thing can actually have another fin right here in the center. It can actually, if you're combining it with the other two, you can actually just fold it back out like this. Yeah, okay. And then in here, there's a panel here that you can flip over, and inside reveals a button. Also, if you press down on this, it's gonna release the cockpit, and kind of like an escape pod. Whenever, of course, when jets get blown up, then the pod can escape, like an eject. So yeah, so pretty much this is it for the first jet, for the front, or the primary jet, I think. Yeah. Next up is, for this one, you just have to pull it out. Okay, we'll leave this one for later. This is mainly the jet that puts them all together. It's color blue. Basically, if you look at it, it's pretty much shaped like an, I don't know, like, I guess more like a dove or a swallow. Yeah, I think. Either way, pretty much this is the big one. The middle one is basically, its job is to keep everyone together. In other words, it's the combiner. If this was a robot, this would be the torso or the body. So pretty much, if you look from each angle, it's color blue, shaped like I think it's a Y, but with longer arms, I think. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's a Y. So blue, silver, and black on top, and then black in the bottom, and of course there's wheels too. And yeah, you can tell there's rust already because this has been with me since I was a kid. So, but you have to admit, it's pretty in good condition. Yeah, so that's the second one. And lastly, the last one. This one in particular, I'm not really a big fan of. I mean, they look nice together when they're all combined, but I'm not really a big fan of this jet. It's probably because of the long snout, I think. But either way, but honestly, this thing has good weight on it. To be honest, like when I was a kid, I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was really heavy when I was a kid. Like my hands can only, like, when they're all combined together. Wait, I'll show you later. Anyway, basically it's just yellow and gray. It doesn't have any color black on it, except for the cockpit, of course. Yeah. So from front view, and basically it's shaped like a big Y. Although it looks nice when it's like this, but at front, not so much. But I still like it though. It's heavy. But if I were to choose my favorite jet among the three, it will probably be this one. Definitely this one, because I love red, and this one feels like a very solid toy. I mean, they all feel solid, but this one's my favorite. Yeah. So I'll show you how to combine them. So first up, we got the blue one. Of course, you fold the fins back in, and just basically push them back in together, like so. Honestly, when I was a kid, I just prefer to keep them this way. I don't like to add the third one for some reason. Well, yeah, you know why. But for me, just the two of them actually, they already look nice. They look like a full big jet already. So pull the top part. It extends into this with this. It's kept together by this metal part here. This one's actually pure metal. or die cast, I think. Yeah. So basically, you just put them together. You see this nub here? I don't know if you can see it from the camera, but you see this nub? It goes through here. And basically, that's it. Slide it in. And ta-da! Next up is another one of my favorites. And before I show you this one, please try to understand I was a kid. And like I said, I made a lot of mistakes when I was a kid. So please bear with me, but okay. Ever heard of the 5 lions that combined to save the universe? Well, here he is. Yep, this is my Voltron. From Voltron to the universe. As you can see, the 5 lions, the black, the red, the green, the yellow, and the blue. So yeah, as you can see, yeah, if you can see by now that there's damage here. The fact is, I was a bit irresponsible, and to be honest, guys, each of these 5 lines come with a pilot. Unfortunately, I lost them. Well, a better term would be my cousins lost them because I wasn't too smart when I was lending my toys with someone. Oh come on, okay. Before you guys out there think I'm very irresponsible, well, yeah, I was. But the thing is, I like to share when I was a kid. I like to share because I'm a kind of person. I like to share, but I still love them. And I had them since I was 8. Oh no, also 7 years old. Actually, I got most of my toys when I was 7 years old. Well, my mom got them for me, so yeah. So yeah. Basically, he's actually pretty big. I remember back when I was a kid, like every time I hold these toys, I felt like they were so much bigger than my hand. But ever since now, I just hold them all with my one hand. See? It's amazing. So, I hope you guys like Voltron. I really do, because I always love robots. That's one of the other things I've always wanted to pilot. So that's it. I like to pilot planes and robots. Okay, next up. Okay. And lastly, for today, I just want to show you guys one of my favorite series of all times. Well, basically, my favorite franchise. One of my favorite franchises of all time. It's definitely Transformers. And let me I'll start off with this guy. This is Ultra Magnus from Transformers Animated. I think it played in Cartoon Network in 2014, I think. I don't know, I had him since I got him when I was in high school. For Christmas, I think, yeah. So basically, what I really love about him, this is a leader class Ultra Magnus, by the way. In the series, Ultra Magnus is the leader of the Autobots, or like this grand leader. Like he was the boss of the entire Autobot planet, or Cybertron, of course, Cybertron, dang. And I call myself a fan. Oh my gosh. Basically, he was in charge of all the Autobots in Cybertron. He was the, what do you call that? I just call him the head honcho, basically. He's basically the big man. So basically, guys, I think he's an heavily armed. I actually don't know what vehicle he is exactly, but if I have to guess, if you guys know what kind of vehicle he is, please comment down below. I don't really know what he is. So basically, he's an army truck, I think. Yeah, pretty much. So because since it's a leader class, he's supposed to be this big, I think. Yeah. So for articulation, guys, of course, he comes with cannons. Yep. He comes with cannons. See? On the back, so it's up to you how you want to pose them. You can put them straight like this. You can put them straight like this. Yep. Or like this. Just bend down the peg. Then there we go. Put it straight there. Okay. And then also it comes with cannons, extra cannons. Like what really attracted me to this toy was the fact that he has so many weapons. Like he's heavily armed, like totally armed. Like, hang on. Basically, what you have to do is press this peg here. It's actually, you can slide it back and forward. Let me show you on this side. So first up, I have to push on this knob up. See, it brings out the cannon and push outwards to make it come out, like so. So basically, he's fully armed. And the best part is it doesn't stop there. But let me show you first. See, he has cannons up here. But then if you fold the upper part, or I guess the hull, I think, yeah, you can fold these two with this the front or the hull down, like so. This reveals two more extra cannons or blasters. Just fold them out like this, and use these two knobs over here to push the blasters out or the turrets out, like so. See? And pop it back in. There we go. I don't know if you can see that here. Let's see here. There we go. And one of the best part about this is, even until now, I haven't played with this with him for like, I don't know, how old am I right now? Right now I'm 24, and I had him since I was, I guess, 16. So I guess that's 8 years ago. So here we go. No, 4, 6, yeah, 8 years ago. So here we go. He actually still lights up and sounds up to now. See? Yep. And of course, before I end this video, of course, what would it be to show you a Transformer toy if I don't transform it right in front of you guys? There we go. So basically this is him. Ultra Magnus. Yep.
Ultra Magnus here.
And he still speaks.
So we must Ultra Magnus here. Don't be a hero, Optimus. It's not in your programming. Ultra Magnus here. Don't be a hero, Optimus. It's not in your programming.
And of course, his mouth's supposed to move, but I don't think it's part of the mechanism every time you press this. Because every time you press this, it's only the sounds.
We must return the old Spock to Cybertron.
See? And of course, he, like every boss or leader, he must have like an iconic weapon. In a way, he's just like 4 because he counts with a hammer. Yeah, so you can either pick one of the arms or choose this one. So just open his arm up, and there we go. My only issue with this hammer, the one I got was very loose. So yeah. So what I did, and by loose I mean not the grip, but this. Every time it, yeah. Oh, so just do it this way. And the best part, and this hammer also transforms. If he can transform, so can this, and watch. Ta-da! So basically, yeah guys, that's Ultra Magnus. So guys, this will be my first official vlog back on YouTube, and I hope you like what you saw, and please, if you did, please like and subscribe, and of course follow me on my Instagram, which I'll be posting over here, and follow me on Facebook, which I'll be posting over here. So anyway guys, I'll see you guys next time on my second official vlog. Anyway, see you guys next time. Good night and